Morning, everyone. Morning. Hope everyone's well on this rather sunny, I've got to say. Bit of a misty cloud over sort of bit going on out there, but just took the missus up the allotment in the car and it was sunny, so that's all I can say. Hope everyone's well today on this Sunday morning, where we're just going to have a nice chilled old chat about anything and everything that's gone on this week down at Spurs, the World Cup, all that sort of stuff. Nothing too heavy. We'll see how we go, and we might chuck the link in a bit. You never know, because Sheriff's here, and I know he likes to talk to his fans now and again. So we may well do it. Sheriff, heavy night on the old Amstel. No, he says.
I had a few.
Others may beg to differ, especially in the WhatsApp group, Sheriff. That's all I can say. Listen, I'm glad you had yourself a good evening last night, and you're here at the end of the day. You said you wouldn't be, and you are here. So how was your evening, Sheriff, and what did you get up to?
Well, put it this way, mate. If I'm here and I'm up, it couldn't have been that heavy a night, mate. To be honest.
It's only what I've heard, Sheriff. It's only what I've heard. I mean, I don't keep up with these things. I know. All you said to me was, I'm going out tomorrow afternoon. That's it. And I know that means that you'll be out till probably somewhere between 9 and 11. Yeah, normally. Yeah, depends if you've pulled or not. And then and then he comes in normally, and if the old WhatsApp group's going, he'll leave a message in there or something like that, and then
go to
bed. And he's gone till the next morning. Then at whatever time on the Sunday morning he rises, you'll see a little message in the group. Morning.
Yeah, there you go. And that's it.
That's it. Finished.
Yeah. No, it was whatever the first game was. I watched some of that and then went on. I can't remember what the first game was. Who knows? Who knows? I was going to watch Brazil, mate, but
that was 11 o'clock last night.
11 o'clock. There was a game on before that.
I know Australia was after that.
Oh, was it? I certainly didn't watch any of that.
Oh, the first game was Qatar, wasn't it? Was it Qatar?
Yeah, Qatar or somebody.
Or something. Yeah. Nicked a
draw
draw in the last few minutes, didn't
I'm just looking at the phone now. I'm going to check the scores out.
1-1.
Oh, yeah. Switzerland, that's right. Yeah. Brazil and Morocco was 1-1.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of the night, we had some more.
Yeah.
Scotland won.
Yeah, they did. Beat Haiti. Yeah.
And Australia beat Turkey.
Well, that might be a talking point. I've got no doubt Aussie Ange will be in this morning, having it large.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Big win for Scotland, that, Mark, because they are in a tough group.
Well, yeah.
Got Brazil and Morocco, and I think in that group as well. So, good start for them though. It's good for them to get those early points on the ball. Gives them a bit of a shout, doesn't it? If you know what I mean.
don't actually mind Scotland, even though they all hate the English. But I don't mind Scotland. I got nothing against miles from where I live, innit? It's 500 miles from where I live.
Miles away, Sheriff. Absolutely miles away.
It's You'll be close to you, but it's 500 miles to get there for me.
Yeah, they'll come and get me, but they won't come and get you, mate. It's too far. Cost them too much in petrol and diesel, mate, to get down to you.
These days, I won't even attempt to drive out there, mate.
Be cheaper to get an helicopter or something, wouldn't it? Down to you from there.
It's certainly cheaper to fly out there, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it definitely is.
Flights. I know you can get flights to Newcastle from Bristol.
Yeah.
Which is close enough.
Yeah.
I expect you can fly to Scotland somewhere.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can fly around the country.
It's got an airport, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's like you can get the old Manchester, do the Manchester to London thing to Heathrow, and I know the airports fly down to what used to be Cornwall. Was there an airport down in Cornwall or something, or down that way?
Is it Newquay?
Maybe. That might be it. They used to have flights, when I say local, I mean internal flights, to places like that. But There you go. Well, I better
Yeah,
say
well,
hello.
tonight Germany start a campaign.
Yeah, against who? Kurikaku.
Yeah, yeah, that's the ones. Them.
Something like that, isn't it? I don't know exactly. I thought that was something that was a drink. I thought that was alcohol. Kurikaku, whatever it's called.
So did
thought
I,
that was
mate.
that
To be
blue
honest.
stuff.
And the Dutch kick off as well against Japan.
Oh, now, do you know what? You know when you say about games that could be worth watching?
Yeah.
That is one of them.
Yeah.
Right? Let me tell you, I've been doing a bit of research yesterday.
Bloody hell, mate. Research. What for the show?
Research. Yeah, well, yeah. Nothing too heavy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm like. I'm, seat of the pants and all that. Japan, I think, you know, when I said to people the other day, like, what's your fancy, and what's your, that someone that don't normally do anything but good. Japan's my team.
Is it?
Yeah. I think they'll give the Dutch an hard time tonight. We'll see. Now I've said that, the Dutch will probably go and win 4-0.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think Japan are quite tasty. To be honest, we've got a tasty team.
Yeah.
And see how they go. They're my outsiders. There you go.
I think in the next few World Cups there will be a surprise winner. Someone who's never won it before.
Yeah.
You know? It's
Possibly.
like I said about America and that, but a team like Japan or, maybe a South Korea or
Yeah.
someone like that.
Yeah.
Never won it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. I think that's probably the best game of the tournament so far, that game tonight. The old Holland-Japan one.
There you go. Well, if I'm still awake, mate, I might
be a decent game.
Work tomorrow. I have got work.
Oh, yeah, you got work tomorrow, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Unfortunately, I don't
You're
want to. But
tomorrow. Yeah.
I don't want to, but there you go.
I don't want to, but there you go. It gets to that stage, Sheriff. It does get. You keep forcing yourself and forcing yourself. I know. Let's say a few hellos, Sheriff, eh?
Yeah. Let's
Click on this one from Kate. There you go.
We go.
Kate's in early doors. She says,
early doors.
Chef, good morning, you handsome fellows. 11 degrees and partly cloudy. Well, when I just took Lisa up the allotment, by the way, Kate, it tells me the old temperature in the car. And I actually walked out the front door this morning in a T-shirt. And I couldn't believe it without a jumper on. Because I really feel the cold, as I've told you a zillion times. And, I just went out in this T-shirt, got in the car, it said 16 degrees. I couldn't believe it. Beautiful.
But at the moment, I have it on the bottom of my computer down here.
Yeah.
17, partly cloudy.
There you go. Well, I just had some cardboard to take up the allotment to leave with Lisa and that. And I got out. I actually drove in there to drop the cardboard off. And normally you get a right breeze coming through there.
Yeah.
No breeze. I stood by my little gate that I made to get in, and see, I'm not hands-on, Sheriff, and I made a little gate to get in our little allotment. Yeah.
Is it from an old pallet? Because pallet wood.
Possibly.
I've seen people do all sorts with pallets.
Oh yeah.
Old pallets.
Yeah. Our compost bins are made out of pallets.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, and then you just, because obviously there's gaps, you just seal the inside with something, so whatever you're putting in don't leak out everywhere, and Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you do up there, mate, you want to chuck all the waste in the compost bin.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything. Grass.
It needs sorting out the compost bin.
Yeah, grass, potato peelings, anything like that. Just chuck it all in there.
A lot. Throw it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Even take it out your bin at home. If you peel potatoes or something, just save it in a carrier and chuck it on in there, mate.
Anyway, I'm getting into position, Sheriff, because I didn't want to get waylaid here with the old.
I forgot this.
So anyway, Kate, I have actually had a little limber up this morning because I've been out, so I had to steering wheel and all that. Ready? Go.
The arms should be in full working order then.
They're not, Sheriff. Trust me. There you go, Kate. There's the old Sunday morning hug, and you can have a double squeeze this morning as it's Sunday. There you go. and I'll
There
let
you
go
go.
a bit, and then I go in. There you go.
There you go.
Sorted. Happy days. That's Kate happy all day today.
That's
Morning
15
to
seconds
Kate.
with your arms in the air, mate. You did
Yeah,
well,
mate,
man.
that
Yeah, I
kills
can
me
see.
there.
I can see you rubbing your shoulder now.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh. Excuse me, I nearly choked then. My God, hang on.
That's all that exercise, mate. Oh, hang on.
Sorry about that.
No, he's
Right.
fine. He's fine.
Yeah,
He's
all right.
recovered.
Yeah, you'll soon know when the water starts streaming down my face where I've been coughing.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah.
Terrible, mate. Honestly, my eyes will not stop running. I take an antihistamine every day, right? My nose just continuously runs, and my eyes. They've even given me eye drops, and I've put in these eye drops in my eyes to stop. Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone? And the let me click on that one. Don't know what he touched there. I was going to say, yeah, my eyes they're just streaming out all the time. Just can't stop it. But he might come back in a second anyway. Morning to you, Kate. Hope you're well this morning. Have a great day. Kate saying hello to everyone. And as usual, Kate says, Lang out, you are a waste of space. There you go.
This bloody computer, mate.
Oh yeah, you've come back in 240 mode, Sheriff, with your blurry picture. It's all right though. No, you've cleared up now. You've cleared up now.
Oh, I was going to say, it said this page has a problem, and it booted me out.
No, you're all right, mate. You're okay.
Well, I am now because I come back.
Yeah, well, yeah. You come back a bit blurry, but it's all cleared now. It's cleared now. Yeah,
I thought
you
that
know,
was
like
just
the
my
focus
eyes.
of the actual frame of the
Yeah.
picture, not just you. The actual frame of the picture.
I thought that was just my
blurry
eyes,
when
mate.
Yeah, no, when you just first came back in, and then
Yeah.
after a few seconds it cleared, type of thing. But
I
anyway,
think the
you're back.
hammer's
That's
gonna-
the main thing.
I think soon the hammer's going to have to come to this computer.
Yeah, well,
A bit of maintenance.
well, yeah, maintenance as in bin and new one. Yeah,
Yes.
happy days. Morning to Logan. I hope you're well, Logan, this morning. Logan, you never have to apologise for not being here, mate. Let me tell you that it's our privilege that you're here, and if you're not here, you're obviously busy. You know what I mean? We know if you're about, you're here, mate. So big up to you.
Life.
That's it, man. A morning to you as well, Logan. Don't forget, everyone, as it's Sunday morning, let us know what you're having for your brekkie as well. Are you having the old Sunday morning fry up, you know, the old treat on a Sunday after being at work all week? Do you have one anyway? And just let us know as well, just to up the ante a little bit. Do you have it a bit later in the day? So like not first thing, 9:30 in the morning, like on a Sunday. Is it like I'll have a bit of brekkie at 11:30? In which case you'd call it a brunch. And then would you have chips on it and beans? Just asking to upset the sheriff. You know what I mean? But
I could tell where this was going. Do you have chips and beans?
But no, in all seriousness, let us know. Are you a bacon roll person on a Sunday? Sausage sandwich, egg sandwich, you know, whatever, or do you like a bit of fry up on a Sunday morning?
No, not on a Sunday, mate, because the most important meal of the week is on Sundays.
Well, roast dinner, obviously.
The roasty.
Yeah,
the roasty on a Sunday.
You might have both.
Well, yeah.
Who knows? You might have like a bit of brekkie, 10 o'clock in the morning, have your dinner at 5.
Well, yeah, there could be. Yes.
You know what I mean? So, you know.
For me personally, I wouldn't have a fry up on a Sunday because it's roasty time.
Well, yeah.
That's me personally.
Potatoes have been in since 9 this morning. They come out burnt to a frazzle.
Oh, is Lise putting dinner on already?
No. I'm talking about you.
Oh, me? No. Actually, I'm not bad at doing a roast dinner.
No.
I'm not bad. I can do it.
Yeah, I will say that when it comes to doing a fry up, there's 2 things I can cook. And one's a fry up, like proper fry up, and a bit of roast dinner. See what we did have yesterday. We got, bought a chicken, whammed that in the old oven, and Lisa seasoned it herself. Yeah. and then done some stuffing, right? And what we used to do was get this bread from over the co-op. I can't even remember what it's called now. It's like not sourdough, not sun-dried tomato, something else, something like that. Anyway, whack this chicken in there, mate, with a bit of stuffing, and she makes this homemade chicken gravy as well, and whack a bit of that on the top and fold the oldest bread stuff over, mate. Oh my God, Mark. It's like being in heaven. Seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we had yesterday anyway. We had that yesterday evening-ish. So,
well, obviously, I've told you many times, chicken's probably my favourite now.
Oh, love chicken, mate.
Love chicken. So do I.
Beautiful
I can't eat
stuff.
pork anymore. I can't eat pork anymore because
it does your guts in, doesn't it?
Now and again, mate. And so
so you got to be careful.
So I don't eat it.
Yeah, fair.
But when it does, it really makes me ill.
Yeah,
so I won't eat it at all. It's not worth it. It's like playing Russian roulette, mate.
Well, obviously, yeah. Got to be careful,
Sausages and bacon, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
But
so there must be something. There must be something else in the pork.
It's the fat in it, I think, mate.
Yeah.
Because I had my gallbladder out. And I was
How'd you get on with bacon rind, Mark?
Are you all of it?
You don't have a problem with...
No.
I'm just thinking because you said the fat, I'm thinking like if it's got rind on the bacon. Yeah. Oh,
but this week, bacon has never upset my stomach. Yeah. But things like gammon and that will occasionally. I could eat...
Strange, isn't it?
I used to eat roast pork a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And probably 1 in 20, 1 in 30 times. It'd make me really ill. And it happened 3 times before I put 2 and 2 together. You know, because the first time I thought, I just got a bug. And the second time...
Yeah, well, obviously, you do, didn't you?
Yeah, and the second time I thought, I had pork again. It was a chop or something like that. I thought, well, I had pork again. And I thought, so I carried on eating it. And then it happened a 3rd time, and I thought, well, that's definitely it now.
Yeah, something's going on. Yeah.
And so I stopped eating it. I've never been sick since. Well, I have been, but like that's drink.
I hate being sick, Mark. I've got to tell you.
So
it's one of my when I just don't like being. I don't know anyone that likes being sick, but it just like I go into a bit of panic mode when I'm being sick. It's weird, mate. Yeah, straight.
Go on, mate. When I was out on the list to have it chopped out, my gallbladder.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone over the pub, and they'd had theirs chopped out. And he said to me, "Do you like fish and chips?" And I was like, "Well, everyone likes fish and chips." And he said, with him, he said, only eat half the batter. I was like, good God. I was like, just kill me now. Just kill me. Yeah. He said that gets him. But I remember I'd come out of hospital after I had it done, and I went up to Chippy, and I thought, and I remember what he said, and I was scooping the fish out. In the end, I just ate the lot.
Yeah, as you do.
I couldn't help myself. And that was fine.
Yeah.
It must be different people, different things, and it's pork for me. So I just stopped eating it.
There you go.
I had roast pork. It was my favourite, the crackling. Bit of pork chop. Lovely.
Never been a pork lover, Mark, to be honest with you.
I was.
See, it's mad, really, because like you say, bacon and that, I could have bacon. You could give me bacon sandwich for breakfast, lunch, and tea. Right? Yeah. I love bacon. So you'd think, really, the crossover, because obviously it comes from pork. You know what I mean? And it's like every time I try a pork chop or a pork loin or an actual pork joint, I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I just don't like the taste of it. It's weird, isn't it? And I don't like lamb either. I don't like lamb.
It was my favourite, mate, but I don't eat it anymore. It's like playing Russian roulette.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because when I'm ill with it, mate, it's like 14 hours of constantly being sick.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah. I'm a chicken, chicken, turkey. I love turkey as well. and beef, roast beef, lean roast beef.
My goodness gracious.
Them are three that I eat.
Put it this way, turkey is very underrated. Let's face it, we only eat it once a year.
as well.
Yeah, we only eat it once a year at Christmas.
Yeah.
But like, I'd have turkey every day. I love turkey.
Turkey's lovely, to be honest.
But you never see it, do you? Apart
no,
from
and
Christmas.
you can have, obviously, on the old turkey as well, because you don't have it a lot. There's all these different arrays of cranberry sauce and this and that, or you can have it with pickle or whatever, you know. And go on, Mark. What was you going to say? Sorry, turkey's really nice.
No. I love the Christmas dinner is probably the best dinner.
Yeah,
but I like the couple of days after Christmas as well. We used to have got bits
all the leftovers,
the cold stuff.
Oh yeah. You can't go wrong, mate. You can't go wrong.
No.
They are. They're probably the best meals, actually. All the leftover meats there are, and all that stuff, and little sandwich, or you can knock up a bit of salad on your plate, cold meat, and even have some boiled potatoes, or you might have just chucked some roasties in to have with it.
No. My Boxing Day meal, mate, is mashed potato and the leftovers.
Well, I was coming to mashed potato as well.
Yeah, you can't beat. And I will say, I do a mean mashed potato as well. I'm good at mashed potato.
Fair play.
Because I make sure there's no lumpy bits in it.
Yeah.
I hate lumpy bits.
Just for the guests, in case they don't know, as this has turned into the cooking show.
It is a cooking show.
What do you put in with your mashed potatoes when you're mashing?
Do you know? Just milk. I know people are going to go mad in the chat. You should put butter in all that. No, just milk. Just ask.
I
put enough in.
I'll put milk and butter in.
Yeah, I was going to say most people do, but I just milk, and I put enough in so it's all fluffy and lovely.
That's it.
Yeah.
Very nice indeed. Lovely. Love a bit of mashed potato.
Don't overdo the milk though, because it goes like grit.
Oh yeah, you end up with running mashed potato. It's not.
It looks like porridge.
Something like that. Yeah. Big up, Scotty. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're well. He says, good win by the Socceroos last night against Turkey as well. Yeah. I don't know if that was expected or not, I've got to say. To be honest, I don't know. Because I thought Turkey was sort of half decent side, like before the World Cup.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, to be honest, football is probably the third or fourth game in Australia, isn't it? Because you've got cricket and rugby league and that other one that's a riot. What's that game in America? In Australia, it's just a riot.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just a fight and you got to kick it between the posts, aren't you? Whatever that's called.
Someone had put it in the chat. I forgot the name of it. I'm picturing the game now. What you're talking about, and I can't.
Basically, the game is just a big fight, and some points are scored now and again.
Yeah.
Or it used to be. I'm not sure what it's like now because it used to be on Channel 4 years ago.
There you go.
Yeah, rugby's big in Australia as well, isn't it?
It is. Rugby league.
Rugby,
as
cricket.
Well. Yeah.
Well, union and league.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, rugby, cricket. And so football, because I'm sure I read somewhere that the Australians never really cared about football, and the football's sort of not been funded properly. But there's been some big Australian footballers, haven't there? You know, I mean,
over time, yeah,
like made it in the over here in the
Harry Kill.
Was it Premier League or was it first when it was the first division?
Harry Kill.
Yeah, Harry Kill and that. Yeah.
So that geezer from Everton, Tim Cahill.
Yes. Yeah, he was an Aussie, wasn't he?
What's his name was an Aussie as well. Our ex coach under Thomas Frank, Jedinak. He was Australian, wasn't he?
Yeah, Ange. Well, he was Greek Australian.
Well, yeah, I think Jedinak played for Australia as well back in the day. I might be wrong.
He might have been Greek because Australia had a lot of Greek people go over there, didn't it?
Yeah. There's quite a few there. I mean, there's more than that, but I mean, you go back further than that. The geezer that originally made the Adidas Predator football boot, Craig Johnston of Liverpool. He was Australian.
Yes, he was.
Yes. Yeah. See, everyone thinks Cookie's thick, but I know that Craig Johnston invented the Predator football boot because I bought a pair. There you go.
That's good knowledge, guys.
And if you've got, by the way, if you've got wide fitting feet, don't buy Adidas Predator football boots. They are not made for people that have got who wear wide fitting shoes or whatever. Go and get yourself something else because they will not be the boot for you, even today. I'll tell you now, because it narrows right off down towards the toe area, and it just squeezes your toes together, and you just end up feeling like you've got a pair of boots on that are a size too small. Yeah. So that might be another thing as well. If you ever do go and get a pair, maybe a one size bigger might work out better, and wear a thicker pair of socks. There you go.
There we go.
See?
A wealth of information.
There you go. Big up, Scott. Morning, Scott. Hope you're well. Joe's come back in. He said, Machine Joe, Turkish delight for Australia. Big celebrations over here on the streets. The famous Turkish suburbs in Sydney are very quiet now compared to before the game. Never underestimate your opponents.
There you go.
Big up, Joe.
Yeah, big up.
Nice to see the Aussies enjoying themselves, mate. Big up. It's a decent result, to be fair, Joe. It's a decent result, mate, isn't it? It is. And he says morning to us as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Big up,
Joe.
Good. Paige is in. Morning, Paigey. Hope you're well this morning, Paige. Big up to you.
YouTube member.
Absolutely. Catching up on yesterday's games. Last 10 minutes of the Brazil game. Entire Switzerland and Aussie games and first half of Scotland. Oh, my word, Paige. Can you keep your eyes open after all that? Wow.
I should probably...
Marathon football session there from Paige.
Yeah, after this show, I should probably catch up and watch the highlights. There'll be some way. There'll be
watch the highlights, you know. Jane's in this morning. Morning, Jane. Hope you're well this morning. Lovely blue sky in Romford this morning. Happy days.
No, I believe that's London. Romford.
Well, yeah.
That's where Steve Davis come from, wasn't it?
Round that way, yeah. Somewhere around there. Yeah. The famous Romford Greyhound Stadium, which I have, is it frequented? Is that the right word? Many times.
Yeah,
there you go. I'm coming out of all the words this morning. As you can tell, I've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning.
You had a dictionary for breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Many a great night at Romford Greyhound Stadium, I'll have you know, back in the day. Rodney's there. Big up, Rodney. Jimmy, morning to you, Jim. See what I mean? The old northwestern divide here on the weather. Jimmy's come up with morning, boys, and the chat from a cloudy and cool northwest now. Isn't it mad? I've walked out this morning in a T-shirt. The sun was out. And mind you, though, it has clouded over a bit. It's not as sunny as it was, but it's still nice out there.
But like, I swear Jimmy lives in his own microclimate.
Yeah, well, it's weird, isn't it? Isn't it weird? Just
he's like, is it 10 mile, 5 mile?
He's not that far away. Probably, as the crow flies, probably about 10 mile.
Yeah, there you go.
Not even that far. Yeah, very weird. But there you go. Morning, Jim. Hope you're well, mate.
Yeah, big up, Jim.
Pete's in. He says, good morning, Cookie. And the sheriff, if not comatose. And big up to everyone in the chat. Hope you're all having a good Sunday. Well, I am, Pete. And I think the sheriff's all right. He's here. He's had his cup of tea. He's probably got another one sitting next to him.
Second cup of tea, mate.
There you go. If he's on the second one, mate, and he's here, then it was all good last night, Pete.
Yeah, he's been up for a while.
Exaggeration of the highest level. I've no doubt next week we will show you what it's like to be absolutely wankered at some stage. But there you go. Sorry for swearing.
I don't drink that much.
Yeah, all right, you will.
He says like there will be photos floating.
You've got to keep up with the boys on holiday, Sheriff. There's none of this like, I've had 8 of these at home. No proof, no nothing. It could have been the same glass. Who knows? Well, it wasn't, by the way, Pete. Well, I'm tugging his leg, by the way.
No,
But listen, I'm sure there'll be a couple of nights at least on holiday where the three of us are 3 parts to the wind. So
a couple.
it'll be interesting to say
A
the
couple.
least.
A couple.
Sheriff, I'm not a drinker, mate. I'm not a drinker.
No.
I can't drink every day and every night.
I was going to say,
It's
for me, that's Tuesday and Wednesday.
Well, you know what it's like? We'll be on holiday, and it's like the sun will be out. We'll just be chilling, and for me, it might just be a couple during the day, and that'll be it. But I don't know.
Now, I have information as well.
Yeah, go on.
I have information. I haven't told you this, not even backstage.
Oh, interesting.
Talking to the landlord last night.
Oh,
who's just come back from where we're staying.
All right, yes.
He did ask him, can I crap on his pillow? And she said no, that was a cleaner. But he reliably informed me that town is a 5-minute walk.
Very nice.
5 minutes.
And we like that.
Yeah, so do I.
Saves on cab fares, mate. 5-minute walk.
Yes. 5-minute walk. 5-minute walk, and we will be in the old town of Albufeira. And the new town that I was told if I was 30 years younger, then the new town would be for you. Because you go in bars up there, mate. You go in bars up there, every bar's got a DJ.
Yeah.
And there's all sorts going on.
Sounds like Benidorm, that.
Yes. So there's DJs and all, but he said the old town, live music. Music, Amstels. Live music in Amstel.
Did he let you know how much a pint of Amstel was, or a bottle, or did he
No, in fact, I will ask these questions when I go over there later.
Yeah, I'm sure some of the bars and all that, like you say, Mark, you buy whatever it is, 10 bottles for in a bucket or whatever it is for whatever it is.
Well, I know Spain is. I know Spain. You can get buckets of it, can't you?
That's right. Yeah, you can. So I would assume it's similar.
6 bottles, €10. Some places 10 euros, 10 bottles, isn't it?
Yeah, depending on what you're drinking. Yeah, but they're all pretty closely, tied up with the prices.
Because I did ask him, because I said, did you see much Amstel? And he said the most popular ones over there is Superbock, and there was another one he mentioned, but he said yes, Amstel does make an appearance.
That'll do then. So we'll just find somewhere that does Amstel and
got
nice music on. And the football
has the football on.
What's it?
Because believe you me, mate, believe you me, I still got to get you back for that video you sent me from Spain. Yeah, Sheriff, nice pint of Amstel. I was at work as well. I was like, you bastard. I was like, honestly.
Big up, Pete. Morning to you, mate. Yeah, it's all right. He'll work out a way to get me back. I've got no doubt whatsoever.
I was furious when he sent me that. I was at work. And he's like, yeah, this is for you. Bloody great glass as well, wasn't it? I was like, big old glass. Jesus.
Morning to Colin. Colin, hope you're well this morning. Great win for Scotland. Yeah, important win as well, Colin. But you know what? You've done that bit now. You've got the points for that, and you can look forward to your other 2 games against the 2 teams that they think are gonna qualify for the group. And you never know, mate. You never know. So big up, man. Marianne's in. Morning to Marianne. Hope you're
original
well. Morning,
YouTube
Marianne.
member.
Absolutely original YouTube member.
How did the birthday go?
Yes, a couple of tipples, Marianne, over there in Norway. What did you get up to on your birthday? I know you said you're going to have a quiet one, but let us know if you had a tipple or went out for a meal, or I don't know, Marianne. But
I wouldn't blame you for that, because apparently it's very expensive to have a.
Well, yeah, we were talking about that yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah.
But, I hope you had a good birthday, Marianne. Anyway, Beyond the Yellows in. Good day, fellas, he says. And chat. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. All I've got to say to that is, oi, oi, oi.
Yes.
See? Get that?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm full of it.
Big up Australia.
There you go. Big ups Australia. Pete, me and you must have woke up together, mate. This morning. Well, actually, I got up, this morning. It was about 4 o'clock. And like you do.
Bloody hell, man.
It was ridiculous, mate. I didn't go to bed till 2:15.
Good God.
It's madness, mate. And I'm one of them that likes his 8 hours sleep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or at least 6. And it ain't been like that for months now.
No.
But
honestly, I'm the same.
2:15 I went to bed, and I was up at 4. Me and Peter in the WhatsApp group this morning at whatever it was, 4:14, texting each other in the WhatsApp group. It's madness, mate. Absolute madness. But there you go. Big up, Pete. Morning to you, mate. Lee's in. May the force be with you too, Lee.
Yes, and you as well.
On this Sunday
and
morning.
You as well.
The golden one of the golden sun is in the house. Big up to you, golden sun. The Flixmeister.
Yeah, Flix is in
as well. Big up, Flixie.
Yeah, big up.
Morning to you, mate. The Hayden's in. Big up, Hayden. Morning to you, fella. Gorby's in. Big up, Gorby. Morning, fella. Hope you're well. Pete's shocked. He said, "Fuck me, Sheriff's awake." Wasn't expecting that after seeing WhatsApp. There you go.
No, see, it was a quiet-ish night last night. I didn't have that many. Right, I might have looked pissed in that photo, but I wasn't that drunk.
Listen, it is what it is, Sheriff. You know, these people have got to learn about you, mate, haven't they? They've got to know what it means to be like a bit tipsy, look the worse for wear type of thing. But I'm all right. And that one, when you're taking a picture, and you are sort of.
We'll see. You will see firsthand over the following week or so.
Well, I ain't cleaning your sick up. I'll tell you now.
No, I'm not sick very often.
I ain't your mother.
I'm not sick very often. Not very often. I'm not saying never.
Big up Wembers. Wembers is in YouTube. Morning, boys, and all the chat. Are you going to have time for a show tomorrow before you fly on Tuesday?
There will be a show tomorrow.
There will,
but I'm at work.
It's probably going to be, well, I'll put a link in a minute. I'm yapping so much, Sheriff, this morning.
No, you crack on, mate.
And you are too, by the way.
Yes.
But, there'll be a show in the morning, Wembers. Usual time, 9:30. And we'll get the link in early. Anyone who wants to jump on, we'll do one of them tomorrow as the Sheriff's not about.
I will say it's up to the captain tomorrow to run the ship because
I'll try. Yeah. But we'll do that tomorrow and get everyone's thoughts before we jump on the old plane to Portugal.
And there will be some shorts out Tuesday as well.
Oh yes.
There will be shorts for
the shorts
both
will be
our
out.
journeys to the airport and the meeting one when we land in Faro.
What'd you make of this? The Stoic's in. Big up the Stoic. Hope you're well. He says Van Heck says he has clarity regarding his transfer situation, whatever that means.
Yeah, see, don't you hate it when there's these cryptic things come out and you could take it a million ways? Just saying it, I want to go to Tottenham. I suppose he's allowed, but you know.
How do you feel? I know we spoke about it yesterday. And sorry, I haven't carried on with the mornings yet, but I have to ask the question while I think about it because I've nearly forgot what it is now. What I was going to ask you. Oh yeah, what do you think? What do you think about this Vuskovic if he's not being? Obviously, I would imagine he's gone out on loan last season with the premise of having a good season, coming back to Tottenham and hopefully being in the first team.
Yeah.
It's not going to work out that way by the look of it because obviously De Zerbi He's after Van Heck. We've got Senesi. We've got Danzo. We've got Van der Ven.
Van der Ven, yeah. And let's not forget Romero's still here. He ain't
Romero's
gone
still
nowhere,
here as well.
and Dragusin.
And Dragusin's still here as well. So there's 6 in front of him, probably, right? He's come out and said, basically, you know, if I'm not going to play for you and I'm not going to get first team football, sell me. Now,
has he said that? Has he?
Well, basically, he has said that, in a sort of roundabout way, because he's saying to him, if you can't give me first team football at Tottenham, if you can, I'll sign a new contract and bomb, away we go. Yeah, but from the way I'm getting it is he doesn't want to be loaned. If he can't play at Tottenham, sell me and I'll go and play for someone else. You know, and this is where the Brighton thing comes in, because they're talking about 30 million quid. Again, it's all paper talk, by the way. It's I'm no one in the loop, but we have to talk about it. I think Spurs, I saw, and again, whether you believe it, 60 million. Yeah, I can't. That's a big gap. That, you know, we talk about Spurs going in low, but they're going in at 30. If Spurs want 60, there's a big mountain to climb there with that deal. What I was going to say, though, is, Mike, if he's come out and said, look, move me on if I'm not going to play first team football, I don't want to be loaned, just sort it out. Are you sort of, how do you feel about that? Because to me, I said it on I can't remember, it was on our show yesterday, maybe. If you don't want to be here, sell him.
Exactly, mate. That's the exact thoughts of anybody who comes out and says stuff like, if you don't want to be here, goodbye. Let's face it, the most important thing is, well, it is and it isn't. If you've got some talent and you want to be here, then that's the cherry on the cake, isn't it? That you actually want to be here. If you don't want to be here, goodbye, adios. You know, because,
well, I think as well, when you come out and you know, that's pretty much what you say. And if that, again, if that's what I've read, right? That's what I've read. So I can only report on what I read, whether it's bollocks or not. Do you know what I mean? But
the other side to that, though, what I think is that somehow the club have got to convince him to say, look, you are the future. There's been smoke blown up his backside for the last year at least, or couple of years, the next big thing and all that they've got to say to him, look, because don't forget, he came out last year and said, I'm not ready for the Premier League.
Yeah.
Loan me to Germany or back to Germany. You might have already been there, I don't know. So that was his words that he said, I'm not ready. If he considers himself ready now, first of all, it's up to De Zerbi to think, yes, you are ready. No, you're not. But with the amount of smoke that's been blown in his direction, we've got to convince him that he is the future. Like, we want you, sign this, and if you keep progressing the way you are, 2 to 3 years, when you're like 21, 22, you will be back and you will be in the first team. I mean, personally, I don't want him sold because.
Well, no.
I'll be honest. I've never really seen him play, but from what I've read, the amount of smoke that's been blown up his backside, he's got to stay.
But on the same. Listen, I know what everyone says about him. We all watch with our own eyes. He's obviously a very good player. Right, I've got no doubt about that. So he's also still got a lot to learn. Right.
Yes.
I've got no doubt about either of those things. He's good, but he's got a lot to learn.
Yes.
Right.
He's got to develop. It's natural development, mate. You're not going to be fully developed at 18 years old, are you?
Now, my question to you is, Mark, is basically what Nigel asked on his video. I don't know if you watched his. He made a little video about Vuskovic.
Of course, I have.
So you've seen the video. So, you know, how do you feel about the price? Is it too low? The price too low for you?
See,
I mean, my thing is if like if you don't want to be here and you're going to sell him, right?
Yeah,
Get as much as you can for him,
of course.
right? Obviously, right? And then that goes towards a striker because you don't need another defender. You got 6 of them,
Yeah,
right? Central defenders. You got, and don't forget as well, Mark. You've got the added bonus of because you've got all those defenders. Yeah, Van der Ven can also go and play left back or left wing back or whatever, right? So you've got that as a a little top up, by the way, if we needed it. But it's difficult, isn't it? Because I'm the same as you, Mark. I'm like, you know what? He can play football. There's no doubt about it. He's got a lot to learn. There's no doubt about it. But if De Zerbi says, you know, when we go on about saying about backing a manager, if De Zerbi comes out and says whatever we think, yeah, look, for me, for argument's sake, if De Zerbi comes out and says this kid's he's not quite ready yet, I know who I want. I want Van Eyck. I've got Senesi. I've got Van der Ven. Yeah, I can't fit him in yet. You know, I don't think De Zerbi's necessarily saying sell him, but if the kid won't go on loan anywhere and won't sign another deal or whatever it is that they've got to do to get him to stay and just go out on loan, if you don't want to do that, I don't know what else you can do but sell him, Mark.
No, to be honest, but it's like a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
Has he got promise? Yes, he has. Has he done it yet? No, he hasn't. And so where do you put the value? Because having promise really is nothing. Until you've been there, done it, got the T-shirt, and I know that'll come with age and experience.
Yeah.
Who knows? Tottenham could insist on, say, 50 million for him.
Yeah.
And he goes somewhere and he flops. But then again, on the other hand, someone could pay 50 million for him and it turns out to be the best 50 million they've ever spent.
Yeah, of course.
Because he turns into a world beater.
Just a chance you take, isn't it?
It's like rock and a hard place situation, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me bang through. Go on, mate. Sorry.
No. But it's one of them things that, you know, you don't know, do you? Because he's not done it yet. Has he got the promise to? Yes, of course he has. Allegedly. Like I said, I've never seen him play. But you don't know. It's an unknown. It is a real unknown. And it's the risk you take.
I get it, mate. I get it. Yeah. We'll see as transfer window opens next week anyway, people. So we'll see what's going on. Mr. T's in. Big up to you, Mr. T.
Crazy fool. Mr. T.
You crazy.
I ain't getting no plane.
We had a sunny blue sky day here in Oz until 4 p.m. Then it poured down. It's unusual to have such a quick change in the weather. It went from basically 20 degrees Celsius to 14.2, which is cold for you over there. I suppose it gets a bit colder, but 14 degrees over here will be a half decent, you know, pretty much like it is today out there.
Yes. I was going to say that's our summer, Mr. T.
Yeah. It's very rare that we get up in the 30s and that, Mr. T.
It does get to 30, doesn't it?
It does get there. Just it's rare though, isn't it? It's just
it was the other week, wasn't it? It was up 28, 29.
Yeah. It's never for, unless it's summer though, unless you get lucky, it's never for sustained periods, is it?
No, a couple of weeks and then it will get cold again.
Yeah, unless it's a very big one-off like.
Well, we're British. We always moan about the weather.
The summer of 74, was it? Or 73?
76 was the dry thing.
Yeah, there you go.
We went to Cornwall on holiday and we come back like burnt.
Yeah. No doubt, mate. Daz is in. Big up, Daz. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're well. Big up to you.
Big up, mate.
Sharon's in. Morning, Sharon. Hope you're well. Big up to you, Sharon. If anyone hasn't subscribed to the channel, please do. Listen, that was what I was going to say to you guys this morning. I know most of you are probably subscribed, but we are literally now 14 away from 1,300.
And
Which
me
if
and
you'd have
Mark
said-
had a chat in the background, get the holiday out of the way. We are getting the holiday out of the way. And then number one priority is the shirt giveaway for 1,000 subs. Because we haven't even done that yet.
We still ain't got there and doing that yet, and that's got to be done. Don't worry.
We got to
people,
sort out the wheel of corruption.
Yeah, we haven't forgotten about it, by the way.
No.
It will. It's
I promise
called,
you, we haven't forgotten, and it will be done.
Yeah, it's called inadequacies of technical knowledge, people. That's why it's been delayed. And I'm not having a pop at you, Mark. I'm just saying it is, isn't it? We don't know how to do it. So
No, this is it. If we knew how to do it, it would have been done months ago.
We'll be asking some questions of some of our.
I know someone.
There he goes. He doesn't have to mention his name.
And it will be sorted.
It'll be sorted.
We've had these words backstage, mate.
Well,
it will be sorted.
Yeah. Anyway, big up, Sharon.
We just get the holiday out of the way.
There you go.
We're just going to get the holiday out of the way.
We'll
get that done. And then number one priority is to get the shirt given away.
There you go.
Whatever shirt you want. Whatever shirt you want.
You can have whatever you want.
Tottenham. It don't even have to be a Tottenham shirt.
No.
It could be any club, as long as we can get it where we're going to get it from. I believe they all know where we're going to get it from.
Well, we'll sort it anyway. We'll sort it.
It will be sorted. Whatever team, as long as we can get hold of it, whatever team.
Yeah.
We'll
sort it. We'll deal with it.
Whatever team.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll
apparently this site that the Spurs 5 use, so that'll tell you where we're getting it from. They do retro shirts as well.
Yeah, and they're very good quality, by the way, everyone.
Allegedly.
I will say. Sharon says, Andy Robson played well last night, stayed up till half time to watch him. I think he looks great for us. There you go. I haven't got any problem with Andy Robertson as such. I don't think he's not there to play every game, Sharon. I think it's about experience. People are saying, well, we've got Ben Davis for that. I think we need more than a leader of people, whether it be Ben Davis and Andy Robertson, Van der Ven, Bentancur, whoever we're going to get in. We need to try and bring in some people that can lead this football club back to where we need to go. And it's going to take time, unfortunately, Sharon, but we'll get there in the end, hopefully. We'll get there in the end. Morning to you anyway, Sharon. Yeah, and please make sure, everyone, to hit the sub if you haven't, and hit the like button for the stream. Really important. And Sheriff will say the next bit. He fell out of it there, people. He didn't click on where I was going with that. As I said, you can sub and you can like, and also available are
super chats and memberships if you would like to. There
you go. I know Sheriff loves that line, so I thought I'd leave that.
The shameless bit.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, give us your money.
It's not like that, people, by the way.
Well, if you see pictures of us with a hat on the ground, singing and busking.
Yeah, on London Bridge.
Yeah.
Morning, Carl. Morning to you, mate. Hope you're well this morning. Big up, mate. Kev's in. Big up, Kev. Hope you're well. I'm going to whisk through a few now. Tommy, big up to you, Tommy. Dingo Yid's in. Big up, Dingo.
There you go.
TTID's in. Savinio's gone very quiet. Well, season ticket renewal deadline day's gone, TTID. So what do you expect?
There you go. There you go.
Everyone was told. They was told it will go all quiet after the season ticket renewal date. So there you go.
It normally does.
Did I say hello to Colin, or have I missed him?
Yeah, I was going to say, is Colin here?
Colin is. I haven't missed him. But morning to Colin as well. Look, there we go. Well, Kev's talking to Colin. So
I'm just scrolling back, mate, to see if I can see Crossamano.
There's no messing about from TTID. He says steak and chips for brekkie, cornflakes for dinner. backwards thinking now.
Good. That is, I would say, the wrong way around, but you crack on, mate.
Listen, somewhere in the world, when you're eating your cornflakes, someone's eating steak and chips, mate.
Oh, I get on, quite believe it, and big up to him. You can't beat a bit of steak and chips.
Aye. Look at Kev. He's letting everyone know he's on double time today.
Oh, yeah.
Kev. Yeah, we know. It's nice and quiet, he says. That means he's sitting in an office somewhere, or he's on the shop floor, or whatever it is. It's nice and quiet. There's a machine running, and he's just sitting there flicking through his paper, or he's up in the office. Yeah, all right, Kev. We know, Kev. He says, I made chicken curry at 7 a.m. And it's there now, sitting, amalgamating flavour, ready for lunchtime. And the good thing is, Kev made it, so he knows what he's put in it.
Yes.
See? Big up, Kev. Look at that. And he gives it the mwah. There you go.
Beautiful.
Oh, look at this. Look, are you going to fall out with me again, Sheriff? Hashtag say no to roasts. What is going? We'll get Mia on in a minute if she's free.
What is going on,
Sheriff? You can have it out with a Sheriff. You know what I mean? We'll get a
roast is the king of meals.
Oh dear, here we go. Controversy on the 2 marks.
It is. No, but come on, the roast is the king of meals.
Listen, I've no doubt I will get round to it, Mia, in a minute. I just don't think I'm far enough down the chat. I mean, we're 40 minutes behind.
Yes. Oh, we are, mate. Oh goodness. Well, that's normal.
I'll whiz through a few, right?
Yeah,
Joe,
here we go. Hang on.
Go on.
There's the answer.
Oh, blasphemy.
There's the answer, and that wasn't me.
It's all right. Big up, Joe. Morning to you. Hope you're well this morning, mate. The Moroccan number 6 ran the midfield last night against Brazil, he says. Billy's in. He says bacon sandwich on crusty bread. Brown or red sauce, Billy? Brown or red?
I would say
brown. I'm an HP man,
bread.
to be honest.
I do like crusty bread, but tiger bread.
Yeah, tiger bread's lovely. Good morning, the lovely Marks from Daniel Field. Good morning to you, Daniel, as well. Big up to you, Daniel. Hang on a sec. Mr. T says, I'm a thick sliced toast spread with a blob of butter and a thin smear of Vegemite, eaten around 8 a.m. Very precise here, Mr. T. Followed up with a strong cup of tea, sugar, and milk.
Well, leave the sugar, right? Obviously, I'm not allowed, but
I do love a strong cup of tea, Mr. T. By the way, I'm an extra strong Twinings tea bag man myself. Do love a Buddha's cup of tea. Leave one of them in a mug full of water for 2 or 3 minutes and give it a squeeze. A little dash of milk in the top, just like the old-fashioned builder's tea, mate. Beautiful.
Yeah, builder's tea for me.
Lovely. Found a member of the Mark Army and YouTube member, by the way.
He must be the founder member. I believe Mr. Taylor is the founder member of the Mark Army.
Of the Mark Army, absolutely.
I believe he was the first one that started putting it in chats.
Yes. I believe so. Daniel says he's looking forward to next season. Well, we'll look forward to it even more, Daniel, if we buy some players. That'll be very nice. There you go. See, Mia don't like pork either. She likes bacon. She likes sausages and gammon. I like all 3 of those as well.
No, I don't see. I don't eat gammon. It's Russian roulette for me eating gammon, but I do like it. I'm not, it was my favourite, all of it.
You don't eat meat, I cook you lamb. See? Just saying, Sheriff.
Lamb is lovely.
I don't like lamb.
I do. Oh my goodness.
Not keen on lamb at all.
I'd eat lamb every day, mate. But it's just too expensive, so I don't.
Well, everything's expensive now, mate, unfortunately, or it seems to be. Surreal says, big up, guys. I haven't slept. I watched the Australia game. They were impressive. Big Ange was pleased. There you go. I'm sure he was.
I'm sure he was.
Mate. Yeah, me and Daniel were in the same boat. He doesn't like lamb either. See?
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on.
It's potato, isn't it? Some people like it, some people don't.
Mr. T's in again, so I have to read these out because it's quite interesting. Pan-fried ham steaks are nice, served with a slice of caramelized pineapple. Oh,
I'm not too keen on pineapple.
Oh, I love pineapple.
Well, I'm not too keen on ham anymore either. Well, I do love it.
Does sound nice though. Does sound nice, Mark.
The best ham is when you go to a country pub and you just have ham, egg, and chips or something.
Oh, yeah.
Always that lovely ham, real thick stuff you get in the countryside.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if they do it anymore. You know, on the old deli, Tesco's used to do years ago a ham. You saying that's what reminded me, called country ham.
Yes.
On the deli.
Yes.
And it was proper, decent size, quite thick, but it didn't have any fat on it, Mark, at all. It was just ham. Do you know what I mean? No gristle, no nothing on it. Very lean.
Many years ago, I was in one supermarket, and they do the giveaways. The free try. There's normally a girl stood there and she's got like a plate of this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, try this, try that, and it was ham. I swear I ate the whole plate. I just kept going back to I'll have another bit of that.
There you go.
In the end, the missus had to drag me away. She said, "You've had enough now."
There you go.
And then just up from it, there was a cheese one, and I ate most of that as well.
Right, I'll put the link in. I've had to do it because it'll never happen otherwise. I'm going to buzz through a few now, Mark.
Yeah, right? there is a super chat in there somewhere, mate.
Yeah,
I know we ain't got to it.
I'll get to it. Big up, Dan. Morning to you. He says, I'm a carnivore. End of. Love jerk chicken. Proper spicy. Yes, I've
anything
heard
chicken
about
is good for me.
Yeah, you
anything
had it
chicken.
That was barbecue last year. I think you bought some of that stuff, whatever it was.
Yes, he did. Yeah, I had some of that. It was bloody lovely.
There you go. What an endorsement, Dan, that the sheriff loved your spicy jerk chicken. I don't know what else to say. Daniel says turkey curry is better than chicken curry. Stuffing makes a great sandwich. It certainly does. Oh, there you go, Jane. Don't talk to me. I eat boxes of them, Jane. Not now, obviously, because I'm on a diet, but oh my God. They're a cake, Jane. They're a cake. But they're not. They're a biscuit. But they're a cake.
This is getting like a coffee company now. We'll be talking about Kit Kats in a minute.
Well, it's called a Jaffa cake.
Yes.
Right, but I eat them like they're biscuits. I mean, there's no quarter moon, half moon. It's just a total eclipse, mate. Bump.
Oh, is it? It's just gone.
It's just one at a time, mate. In, chew, swallow, in, chew. And I just love Jaffa cakes, man.
I remember that advert, half moon, quarter moon, and all that when there was someone eating it. And so you don't do none of that. It's just total eclipse immediately.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you a little story about how much I love Jaffa cakes. Right, and you can get all different flavors of them now as well. And there's certain flavors I don't like, but the original, obviously. They do a raspberry one now, which is very nice, and they've just bought out. Right, well, it might not just be. I've just found them. Jaffa cakes that have got a Bakewell tart inside, as in the flavour of a Bakewell tart. That sort of cherryish taste. But that bit in there, I found them, and it's a Bakewell tart was like white and had the brown icing stuff on the top, whatever it was. They've made it so it looks like that on the outside where the chocolate bit is. Yeah.
Well, obviously, I don't eat none of that.
Well, some things I can't give up in life, mate, being type 2 or not, and Jaffa cakes is one of them, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you're obviously doing all right with it, though, mate. The odd one.
I'm doing all right. Well, I was going to say, Mark, do you remember at Christmas when you could get the old long box of Jaffa cakes? It was like 4 boxes in a box.
Yes.
Yeah. Back in the day, mate, I'd quite happily sit there and eat all 4 boxes in one sitting.
Bloody hell, mate.
That's how much I loved them.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, that's called being a fat fucker. Do you know what I mean? Excuse my French.
Yes.
But that's just don't get me wrong. I know it's wrong to eat it like that. I'm just trying to explain how much I love them though. They're just amazing things, Jaffa cakes.
Yeah. See,
I think
obviously,
so anyway.
like sugary stuff and chocolatey stuff. To be honest, I haven't ate none of that for about 35 years, mate. And you really do lose. You really do lose your taste for it, mate. Anything. I can tell if someone makes me a cup of tea and they put sugar in someone's and stirs it up and then does mine, I can tell.
Oh, right. Okay.
I can tell in the taste. There's been a bit, there's a bit of sugariness from the previous cup of tea.
A few granules that might have slipped through the net.
Ain't even got to be a granule, mate. It's just stirring my tea with the same one they put sugar in somebody else's.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play.
But it to be honest, it doesn't do anything to me because I always used to say I didn't eat ice cream, right? That I have my yearly ice cream once a year, but I had one the other day in town, mate, and because I got that thing on my arm now, I thought ice cream was just 100% sugar, but it didn't raise my. All right, my levels did go up, but they didn't go mental like I thought they were going to.
Didn't go through the roof.
No.
Oh, so that's all right.
So ice cream's got a bit of a pass, mate. I might have some more of them.
Good stuff. Big up to Cinnamon Swirl. I hope you're well this morning, mate. Ronnie's in. Big up to Ronnie as well. Ronnie. And we get to this. Here we go.
Oh my goodness!
This is from Mia. Big up to Mia. Thank you very much, Mia. She says roast dinners and gravy. Yuck. No to turkey and roast pork.
I agree with you with the pork bit because obviously I can't eat it, even though it was my favourite. I don't eat it anymore. But roast dinners and gravy. No, the more the merrier. Whack the gravy on there.
I've got to say I love gravy and
so do I.
And roast potatoes, and you can forget the veg. I'm not worried about the veg, but roast potatoes, well done, burnt on the outside, fluffy on the inside, all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Homemade gravy.
Yes. I could literally drink the gravy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just serve me in a cup, mate. That'd do me.
Big up, Mia. Thank you very much.
Yeah, big up, Mia. We appreciate that.
Thanks a lot, Mia. Appreciate that. Big up to you.
Super
no
chats
to
on
turkey, no. I don't. No to turkey. It's the leanest meat you can buy, isn't it? Turkey.
Yeah. It's up there with chicken, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably the most healthy one, isn't it?
Yeah, I just love lean meat. To be honest, I can't stand chewing on gristle and bits of fat, and God knows it does my head in. To be honest with you. Probably don't help that my teeth ain't very good and it all gets stuck around my teeth. Do you know what I mean? But I love lean meat. I just like lean meat. Daniel says the 2 marks cook. Liking your style there.
Yes.
Daniel. Yes, very nice.
Well, maybe this channel is slowly getting into a cooking session.
Well,
but
once a
you
week,
don't want to see me cooking. I'm like Jamie Oliver, but with more swearing.
There you go. Mr. T says, get Nigella on as a guest. There we go. So it's all coming out now. It's all coming out now. A dash of horseradish in the mash goes a treat. Interesting, Daniel.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Do you know what? My nana back in the day, Dan's in.
Oh, Dan's in.
Hello, Dan.
Morning, Dan.
My nana back in the day used to make the mash. You know, you talk about mashed potato, Mark, right? My nan used to make mashed potato, but she used to put something in it because it tasted different from. It always tasted the same at hers, but it tasted different. She'd never tell me what it was. I did work it out in the end what it was. Liam Perrins.
Oh, yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah. Worcester sauce in with the butter and the milk when you're mashing it up. Just let it all mix in, and that's what it was.
Yeah. Or you go and do what the Germans do, and you go and put Maggie in it. That tastes nice as well.
There you go.
One thing I am a big fan of is
Morning,
chucking.
Dan, by the way. Morning, mate.
Morning.
Big up, Dan. One thing I am a big fan of is grated cheese in it. Nothing wrong with cheesy mash whatsoever.
Oh, no. No, very
Put some
nice.
herbs in it as well.
There you go. Herbs. I've got a herb cupboard, actually, that
Have you?
Lisa digs into
So-
very regularly. Yeah.
So have I.
Yeah. She does. Her son's mad on herbs and put in you know, what's the right word? Do you call herb an additive as such? I suppose it is, isn't it? But, you know, like getting stuff out the cupboard, whacking it in and sticking it in stuff just to see what it tastes like. He's always on about it, chucking stuff in. I'm a bit of a plain eater, really, salt and pepper on stuff and away you go. But I know a lot of people like Dan, he likes his spicy food and that type of thing.
I like to have a bit. I mean, I enjoy cooking. It relaxes me to an extent, but my cooking, a lot of people would call quite strange. I like to cook something different. I like to make stuff up while I'm cooking. Maybe try something different with it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like mix a bit of the foods and that, like mix a Chinese with a curry or, you know, things. I like to mix things about. The thing I love about a bit of chicken is it's just so bland that you can mix it with anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because chicken on its own is bland, but like I say, you can mix it up with anything, like you can with a lot of stuff. You just got to use a bit of imagination, and that's what I enjoy about cooking.
Fair play, mate. Fair play. Mark's going through the chat, by the way. So if we do miss your comments, people, I do apologise. Can't get to every single one, but Mark will. And if you said if you're coming in for the first time, he'll flash it up, give you the thumbs up.
Yeah. If I see any names, mate, I will.
I'll
tell you a good one to try.
I'll
tell you a good one to try quickly. Yeah.
Go on.
Now, I've made people transform in what they eat with making this year, because a lot of people don't actually like gherkins, and I can eat gherkins better than I can.
Oh no, I don't like them.
Right, but hear me out. Yeah. Right. Basically, go and get something like about 6 eggs, boil them up, then leave them sitting on the side for a bit. Cut them up, chuck them in a jar. Go and stick a bit of mayonnaise in there. Then go and get some potatoes, cut up the potatoes, make sure they're done nicely, cut them up, chuck them in there as well. Along with that, go cut up some gherkins and go get some sauce in there as well, whether it be Worcestershire sauce or Maggi or whatever. And also put a little bit of salt and pepper in there as well. Mix it up good and proper. Leave it sitting in the fridge for, I don't know, a couple of hours, so it thickens up and everything and that.
Yeah.
And then try eating that with the gherkins and everything in it. If you want, you can also add some bird's eye chilies to it and stuff like that. But go and try and do that one with the gherkins. That'll change your mind on gherkins, even if you don't like them.
Yeah, fair play. I'm not a gherkin lover, I've got to say, but I might come back to you for that recipe again there, Dan, see how that goes. Because I don't mind. Now I've got a bit older, I'm trying stuff there that I probably should have been eating when I was, I don't know, a kid, if you like.
Certain things work with other things, and even if you don't like certain things, where it just mixes with what else you've cooked with it so well, it just tastes right. I've made people who despise gherkins eat gherkins just for that, but they won't touch them for anything else.
What's that all about, Dan?
2 lightweights on the old beer, wasn't it?
Yeah. I have a lightweight when it comes.
But hang on a minute.
Go on.
I certainly wouldn't, and I'm sure Mark wouldn't even compete with you in a drinking
contest. Mate,
we saw you at Saville's barbecue last year.
You're on a different level, fella.
Like a different planet, mate.
I don't know how you did that.
No.
I can't handle beer come love nor money. Give me 3 pints and I'm laying on the floor completely foobarred. I cannot handle beer. Maybe Budweiser I can handle it, but give me a bottle of straight Southern Comfort and I can drink that straight and still be walking. But I can't handle beer come love. He was. But I can't handle
a little
beer.
bottle either, people. It was a big bottle.
It was a litre bottle, wasn't it? It was a litre one, wasn't it? It was a litre bottle of Southern Comfort. And all I can remember is being in Saville's garden and you was over on the other settee,
Mm-hmm.
and you were just swinging at this. I was like, what on earth are you doing?
No, the mad thing was when it got to 3 o'clock in the morning. Phil COYS was pretty much pissed up that night quite nicely as well. So was Sava by the end of the night. The only one who was sober was my wife because she was the one driving me home. Ended up doing half a bottle of Disaronno and half a bottle of Jack D honey with it as well. And I woke up at about 12 o'clock the next day. Went out the back garden for a fag and realised I was still pissed from the night before.
I'm not surprised, Dan. Wow.
I don't drink that much. I really
don't drink, but I love a drop of JD. I do love a drop of JD.
JD honey, yeah, but JD on its own, I think that tastes like a bloody ashtray. I think that is disgusting.
That's
I
probably
don't
why
like
I
JD
like
on
it.
its own.
I seem to remember I think I had some vodkas at
Yeah, you
Sally's
did.
barbecue. I had a couple of Smirnies at the end of the night because I think I'd run out of cans of Amstel.
I like vodka, but I can't drink vodka. It brings out a very, very
it does to a lot of people.
I can't drink vodka. It makes me very, not a nice person.
Well,
like people are with Stella, basically. Some people
with
Yeah.
Stella in it and they go and have a tear up and that. That's exactly why I'm like on vodka. So
Stella was famous for it, wasn't it? Stella was famous for it.
The only vodka I drink is toffee vodka because it's got the sweetness in it. I've got a bit of a sweet tooth when it comes to drinks and stuff like that. That's why I like the Southern Comfort. But I don't see the point on putting that much alcohol in a bloody cup and then like that much bloody Coke in it or whatever. It sort of destroys the point.
Yes, this is the other one he told me. This is the other one, Solly, he told me. Big up you.
Yeah.
Superboc and Sagrias.
Yeah,
he did say this last night. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah, I'm clicking on the next one, by the way. Nige says, it would be a real shame if the only place they sold Amstel was a strip bar. Morning all.
Well, let's hope so, Nige.
Honestly. Phil's in. Big up to Phil. Morning, Phil.
I'm not sure there's any of that nonsense over there, strip bars and places like that.
I'm sure there is, Sheriff.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Depends where you go.
Yeah. Big up Phil this morning. I hope you're well. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. I know what you're saying there with that one. There you go. Jelly sweets. Morning to Mario. Hope you're well, Mario.
Big up, Mario.
Big up to you. I don't know if I've said hello to Surreal, but I am now. Big up to Surreal. Bella's in. Big up to Bella. Hope you're well this morning. Daryl's in. Big up, Daryl. Big up, Daryl. Hope you're well. And I've got down to 10:21 now, and it's 10:54. Oh my!
We're only
God.
half an hour behind then.
Yeah. But there you go.
Dan, I can't even see where you are now.
No, it's all right. I'm down here. I'll click on one. 10:32. There you go. Dan, are Tottenham cooking, by the way?
It depends what you call cooking, doesn't it? I mean, they might put the food there, but they're the sort of ones you come out and you got food poisoning afterwards, isn't it? Like that one who don't know how to cook a steak properly. And at the moment, it's just going to take a bit of time to see what's going to happen. I mean, I'm quite happy with the two that we've pulled on the freebie so far. I mean, since can't even pronounce his bloody name. Sinisi, that's the one.
Yeah,
I think that's a brilliant one for what we need. He's got consistency, he's got stability, he can tackle, he can press forward with the ball. That's a good defender we got there on a free one. Robertson, do you know what? If he goes to season without getting injuries, for me, he's our first pick because he's better than the doggy and he's better than bloody Ben Davies.
Yeah,
that means we're covered on and then that means we're covered. I mean, what we're doing with that Ben Davies thing, I don't know. I mean, seriously, he should be gone.
No, but let's face it, Dan. He's not going to play, is he?
Then he's taking up a place.
He's only here to do his coaching badges, isn't he?
Yeah, but then he's taking up a place, isn't he?
Who knows? Who knows if he's going to get a squad number? Who knows? They're not even out yet, are they? Right, we extended his thing for another year. I've already said he'll get 0, and I mean 0, Premier League minutes. Unless we have another disaster and the whole of the defence gets injured, he won't get a single Premier League minute.
Well, it's like the thing that's going on with that Van Dijk and Vuskovic thing at the moment, isn't it? Like they're having the big debates about that. I mean, with Vuskovic, I think we should either loan him out. I don't know if he's ready for the Premier League yet. I mean, a lot of people are going on. He was the best defender in Germany, everything else. Okay, fair play. Or are we back to this point that someone has one solid season as a teenager and they're now the person that'll take us to the next level? I don't want to have to rely on kids.
No,
we've made that mistake and nearly got relegated twice over it. Basically, I don't want to have to rely on the kids. Would I accept him in a choice of 5 for the back 2 or back 3, whatever we have? Yeah, why not? But then are you going to end up holding him back because he's not getting enough game time? I'll go and do what Arsenal did with Saliba, basically, and go and put him out on. The other problem is you're going to see with him, from what I've seen of him play, he's a very, very, very slow player. Like, he's not quick at all. And De Zerbi does like his back 2 or back 3 to be ball-playing defenders and have a bit of pace to him as well. And I think that might be the only thing that De Zerbi might complain about. But I say put him out on loan for another year, personally.
Yeah, we was talking about it earlier, Dan, and I'm just getting I know it's paper talk and all that. I did see something that came out that said he doesn't want to be loaned now. If he can't be guaranteed playing time at Tottenham, he'd rather be sold and go elsewhere. And I think that's where the Brighton bids come from, whatever you think of that. And no doubt there'll be others now jumping on the bandwagon, I would assume, to maybe get him. I don't know.
You've already got people doing what they do at Spurs and saying he's £100 million player and everything else. Just like, oh, fuck off! Like, will you just wait? He's had a good season. He's 18. Start telling me he's 100 million. I would still personally tell him, basically, this is where Spurs need to be a big club in that aspect of like, well, no, we're the boss. We'll pay your rules. You still got 3.5 years left on your contract. You're going out on loan, like it or lump it, basically. But then the other side you've got of it, and he's not in the position to do this. You do this with a player who's... Let's take Harry Kane, for example. When City went for him, Harry Kane should have turned around and said to Spurs, if you do not sell me, I am never stepping foot on your pitch again.
Yeah.
That is what he should have done. Because he'd given enough for Spurs. He'd given enough to us, and he deserved that move, which he really wanted. He should have just said, I'll never stand foot on the pitch again. And a player like him can do that. A player like Vuskovic can't do that. He's not in that position of his career yet. He's only a boy. So he's pretty much got to do what he's told. That's the way I see it. And if Spurs see future in him, but they're not going to play him this season, then tell him, well, you might want to go, but you ain't going nowhere, fella. That's still 3.5 years we got on you. Yeah. Hold him on for another season, put him on loan. And then if he has a really good season and you're still not too keen on playing him, you've now put another 25-30% on top of his price anyway. That's where Spurs need to put their foot down as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he's on a 3.5 year contract still, so we've still got the same what goes on. I mean, Brighton with Van Dijk, he's got, a year left, and they're saying they want bloody 70 million. You know?
There you go. Yeah. But then again, he's older and he's been there and done it. You know, I mean, Vuskovic is still a mystery. Yes, he's done it for 1 year in Germany.
70 million for a year left on the contract, and he's not exactly known as a spectacular, as a quality player. No. I know prices are very stupid these days, especially in the Premier League, but I don't know. I think he's a good player from what I've seen of him, but I don't personally, for me, he's no 70 million player. But then how are Spurs going to attract good players? The only way we're going to do it is with money. If someone goes in and puts a 40 million bid for someone, we've got to go in and put in a 50 million, 55 million to turn the club's face, basically. And if players are getting 100 grand a week, for example, we got to offer 150. Apart from that, what pulling power do we actually have at Spurs?
We don't, mate. Yeah. And you said it. You said it a few weeks ago. Is it the money's going to talk there as far as transfers coming in are concerned? And you know, we've seen already by the look of it that Spurs are trying to. I don't know. Look, I said yesterday, you all want to get the best price at the end of the day. They'll have a price that they want for him, right? And you've got to meet somewhere in the middle. You've got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it gets done or not, whether you think Van Ek's worth 70 million quid or not, where are you at with Dan, if you don't mind me asking? We've all been asking for a long time. You know, we've got to back the manager now. You know, let's see get the manager, the players that he wants within reason. Obviously, he's not going to get every single one that he wants, but, you know, let's get behind him. Now, if for argument's sake, De Zerbi's saying, you know, I've got these 4 here, or I've got these 6 here that I've got now, and at the moment I can't fit him in. If for argument's sake he's not going to get the first team football, Dan, are you like, well, if De Zerbi says sell him? Are you on board with that, or are you
Who's
like
that, with anyone in general?
You want to keep him?
You mean Vuskovic still? Yeah,
Vuskovic. Yeah.
I'd say loan him. If the manager don't want to play him, then you can still just go out and loan him. That's half the point of a loan, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, the rumor has it, from what I've read, is that De Zerbi is going to have a significant say on who we buy and who we don't buy. Basically, we've heard that a few times, but I can imagine that being part of the deal that he stepped into, basically, because Spurs had to proper kiss arse with him, basically, didn't they? I think look at the deal he did get, and he's obviously put his own bits into it. I think we're just at this point where we've just got to accept we are only Tottenham Hotspur, and that is all we are. Nothing more, nothing less. And we've got to get some stability at the club, some consistency. The fact that we've only got 1 game a week should definitely help. And look at anything from 10th to 7th, basically, and it'll be a massive improvement on the past 2 years. And I think we're just going to have to accept that some of the players that we're going to be going for and getting aren't going to be these superstar players that people want, where we need the consistency. We need stability in this team now, because that is the main 2 things that this team has not got in any means or manner. And we need to build it up from there. I think this is going to be the one where we're actually just going to, a lot of us just have to sit back and just let it roll, basically, because we haven't done it with anyone so far. So as long as I see improvement, and I don't mean by one position, as long as I see improvement, okay, right, you got us 10th or 8th this season, I'm happy with that. That's a big improvement on the past 2 years. This year we missed relegation by a game, basically. And then the following season, okay, I want to see a step up from there. I don't know, call the first season we finished 9th. Second season, we go and get into the Europa Cup. Right, now you're in Europe, you've got a bit more money to spend. Go and win the Europa Cup again, get in the Champions League and start rolling from there, or something like that.
Yeah.
I just want to see stability now and progress. And I just think we're just going to have to sit back and muscle some of it out, basically. Because there's been so many times now where all of us have been guilty of it. We're just blatantly saying the manager ain't good enough. And a couple of times it has showed. And how many times have we started again now? Maybe this is just the one that a few of us need to just shut up and go with a roll. Yeah, say how crap the game is, but it's going to take time. There's players that we definitely need to get rid of. We need players in. It just needs a whole build at the club, let alone a rebuild. Yeah, because it was never really built properly, was it? So
no. And this is the problem, Dan, where it's gone downhill so far, and the standards of players have dropped so far. And obviously, I know it may have changed. I don't know, but you know, everyone said Levy was lowballing everyone when he was here. Are Enoch going to do the same? They've come out, Dan, and said that, you know, we haven't looked after the football properly for years now, and it's going to change. I'll ask you the question I ask everyone else, Dan. Can it change, Dan? Can it be different? Or are they just spinning us another load of bollocks, if you like, again?
Well, it can be different. Of course it can be different. It can be very different, but they've got to want it, make it different. So from now on, I just want them to focus on their business side. And what I mean by their business side is their business has nearly gone right downhill because they haven't focused on the football. So if they want their business to go back up, they have to focus on the football. So focus on your business side, which means focusing on the football, basically, because it's the only way they're going to get the money back in, because they've got it so far up on the other side that I don't really think, apart from getting a few more events when they've already got 30 plus down at the stadium, that they can really bring in much more money. And if they don't focus on their business football side of it, then they're going to lose. They're going to lose money coming in. They're going to lose sponsors. They're going to lose the value of the club. They're going to lose so much more. Can it change? Of course it can change, but they've got to want it change.
Yeah.
And they haven't necessarily got to go out and spend 60, 70 million a player. They've just got to get the right players in for a change.
Yeah.
Not be so tight on the money. I think the wages have always been a big issue, but we need to do a proper scouting system as well. We need to go out and get players that are ready now, not players that are going to be ready in 3 years' time or 2 years' time. We need players in for now, because we need to improve now. Otherwise, we're looking at relegation.
Yeah, there is that. Definitely.
But they can change it, but they've got to want to change it. And it's only down to them if they want to change it.
Yeah, well, I've said that for a long time. They've got to want to be ambitious. They've got to want to do it. And in my mind, in the past, they've not wanted to. They've got us so far, but are just not. Yeah. They haven't wanted to get us to the pinnacle.
Because that would cost them more money, basically.
Yeah, it would have cost them more money. And top four was the main ambition. Mm-hmm. They were ambitious to get top four. That was it.
That's the argument I have with a lot of people. To me, top four is more important than the FA Cup and the League Cup. The FA Cup and League Cup these days, if we're going to be totally honest with ourselves, what are they? They're novelties. Nothing more, nothing less. They are not what they were 20, 30 years ago.
No, certainly not. It's the money, though, Dan, isn't it? It's the price.
Exactly. Whether it's right or wrong, whether it's how it should be, there's a lot of things in life how it should and shouldn't be. I should be able to leave my car door open without some little bastard coming on and chawing the car, but it just don't work like that. You know?
Yeah.
That's why you don't leave your car door open or your front door open, basically. And they're not what they were. I mean, realistically, say these really do want to build the club. They really do want to make something at the club. They want to try it and get us into winners now. What's going to get them further? And this is the one I put on people all the time. We go and win the FA Cup 4 years on the trot, back to back, but we finish 10th, 11th every season. Or we go and finish top four for 4 seasons and win no cup. What is going to get us further as a club? What can take us further? Finishing in the top 4, not winning the FA Cup. People do not want to cut. Good, significant players do not want to come to a club to win an FA Cup. Yeah, that's part of the novelty with it, but they want to go there to play in the Champions League. They want to fight for the league. They want to be in the Champions League. League Cup, they couldn't give a monkeys about. That's just the one in the background, and the FA Cup isn't really much different anymore. Where is the player going to go? The player's going to go not where the FA Cup is. They're going to go where the Champions League is. I know a lot of people don't like hearing it, but it's just another thing where the money side has taken over it. You finish top 4, 3-4 years on the trot, that can take you 10 times further than winning the FA Cup back-to-back 4 years on the trot.
Yeah, to be honest, Dan, in my mind, it's wrong, but it's the way it is. The FA
Give
Cup
me top 4 and FA Cup. Give me top 4 and FA Cup. I'm totally happy with it. That's fine. But top 4 is more important than the FA Cup or League Cup. Yeah, I know some people still want to win stuff more, whatever. But again, what's going to take you further? Or what?
Yeah, well, from the financial side, yes. Definitely. I mean, definitely.
What is it?
I think this year, the FA Cup is like £2 million. I mean, the way they ought to do it is have top 3 Champions League and give the 4th spot to the FA Cup winners.
It's basically what they did with the Europa Cup, wasn't it? I mean, when it was the UEFA Cup, it actually meant something. But basically, the Cup Winners' Cup is now what the Conference League is.
Yes.
And the Europa Cup is obviously who cared about the Europa Cup? No one. It was a little Mickey Mouse Cup. And at the end of the day, it was still easier to win than the League Cup when we won it. But what they did was add the Champions League to it. Now people are interested in it. Now people want to win the cup because it's now for a slightly smaller club or a club that isn't quite good enough for a top 4 or top 5 even now, that they're now going to put their effort. I mean, look at Aston Villa. They went and blatantly done that and put the effort into that just as much as the league to cover their arse well and truly if it fell apart in the league, which was a very smart thing that they'd done. And they had the squad size to do it. Look at us. We blatantly threw that league aside, even though we was doing crap anyway, to go for that Europa Cup purely to get in that Champions League. And it worked in that aspect, but we made nothing of it. Trophies just don't mean much anymore unless it's the Champions League or the league. They're just novelties.
And it's such a shame, isn't it, though? Because, you know, like back in the day when Spurs were winning the FA Cup regularly, you know, and then you look at it now and the game's changed so much and it is all about the money now, isn't it?
It's all about the dollar, mate, these days.
I mean, again, bar the FA Cup final or maybe semi-final, what's going to attract more? What's going to attract more people? A random Champions League game in the first rounds with, say, a good team, or a quarter final of an FA Cup. I think you get more people interested in the Champions League game. Personally, it's just that big. Yeah. And it is the money. It's a shame, but it is the money. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Just to move off of Spurs for a minute, Dan, have you watched any of the World Cup at all? Or not really?
Do you know what? This World Cup, I must say, I'm not really too interested in it. I mean, maybe when England start playing, I'll get a bit of interest in it. But it's, at the moment, I don't know, this one just don't... I don't know how to describe it. I was talking with my mate with it the other day. I was talking with Dietrich with it as well. I don't know, this one just don't feel World Cup sort of. I don't know. There's something. It don't feel the same that it usually does. Maybe it's where it's in America or whatever else. I don't know, but I don't know. This one just don't. Or maybe it's just a lack of quality in the international teams, because you look at those international teams, bar maybe France, Spain. I mean, you look at Brazil these days. What a crock of shit that is compared to what it was how many years ago. You know. Yeah. And you look at others. I don't know. This World Cup just ain't done it for me yet. But when England play, I'll get me England shirt on, get me England flag outside, and and it's good that it's at 9 o'clock kickoff as well, because then you can go down the pub, have a good drink with your mates, and watch the game. I find there's nothing worse than when you got a 5 o'clock kickoff. You've absolutely sweated the day off in the pub. You're half cut by 5 o'clock. You want to go home by 7. Yeah. So the kickoff at 9 o'clock will have its advantages.
Yeah, definitely. I'm the same as you, mate. I haven't really got into it yet, to be honest. I don't know if it's the fact that there's more teams in it this year, and there's a lot more smaller nations in it, if you like, that probably haven't got a cat's chance in hell of going too far in the World Cup. I don't know. Perhaps, like you say, when England start playing and the knockout games start after we know who's left in and that type of thing, I might get a bit more interested in it. But I don't know, it's weird. I've always been a World Cup watcher, but
same.
I think it's for me, it's weird times of the morning as well, isn't it? When you get games kicking off at 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that.
I think it's another thing as well. Is I think this one really shows how much they've basically gone and done what's been done to the Champions League. Because for me, the Champions League has now been pushed too hard as well. I mean, we get 5 teams in it now. Yeah. Possibly 6.
Yeah.
That's hardly a Champions League, is it?
No.
I mean, if we really want to be technical about it, when it was the European Cup, the Champions Cup, it was the champions that went in there.
And it was a knockout as well. There was none of this.
Exactly.
There was none of this 20 games to win it.
Exactly. It was the champions.
It was.
These days, you can win the Europa Cup and then go and technically finish 10th, and you're still in the 17th. Like we.
I was just going to say 17th.
Champions League. Yeah, and you're in the bloody Champions League. What a load of bollocks that is.
Yeah.
And I think they've just got. The thing is, it's money. It's money again. I think they've done it with the World Cup. They've pushed so much into it and tried to get more and more teams into it, just to get more money and revenue out of it. And
Yeah.
Destroys things.
And I read something last week or the week before that the next World Cup they're trying to get 64 teams in it. So the World Cup will go on for about 6 months.
What's the point on even having qualifiers? You might as well just let everyone in it.
No, you just want to invite the whole world in. Yeah.
Well, and I've read as well that the tickets are really expensive, you know.
Stupidly expensive. What is it for the final? Is something like someone's paid up 2 million for a bloody ticket or something?
My God.
But again, that's just news on what you read.
Yeah.
But it was going to be. There's all these games because there's 48 teams in it this time, and it was meant to be really cheap. That soon went out the window.
Well, what is it? You've got it in America, Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of. I mean, it's not like coming over to England or Germany or France where you can say, for instance, from where I live, you can get up to Newcastle in 5 hours. Yeah.
We can fly up there in 40 minutes.
You know, or you can get trains up there. You can get around this country in a day, basically.
Yeah.
In America, you're driving for 5-6 hours and you ain't even left your you ain't even left your state yet. let alone started getting to the other end, you know. So it's whoever's going over there to watch and play and everything, they're going to have a lot of money in their back pocket.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
But that's all football is these days. That's why the FA Cup's been devalued so much. It was prestigious when I was growing up. It was the biggest game of the season.
Yeah.
You know, and now you get like a couple of million if you're lucky for winning it. And, you know, it's more advantageous to your club to finish in the top 4. To me, that's completely wrong.
And you can say the FA Cup, yes, it gives you history and whatever, but it doesn't take you places.
No. I agree.
It won't make your club bigger. Obviously, it's what the owners do with it, but it won't attract massive players like finishing in the top 4 will. It's sad, but it's true. And the World Cup, I think they've just milked it to the point as well now where it's just meh. It's just another worldwide competition now that I don't think people are going to pay as much attention to until the latter stages anyway.
Would I love us to win an FA Cup? You're damn bloody right. I would have been like too bloody long. 35 years, whatever it is. But from the club's point of view, it would do nothing for them. Because it's not generating money, is it?
If we go and finish, say, for instance, 10th next year and win the FA Cup or League Cup, brilliant. Because that gets us into Europe at the same time as well. That's when it's good. But when you've got to make that decision of, right, do I focus on the top 5 or we'll say top 5 because we're going to pretty much have 5 teams in it most of the time now. Do we focus on that top 5? Whereas if I lose a game, we're out of that top 5 and it's fight. And I've got an FA Cup game coming up that's a quarter-final or a semi-final. And I've got a couple of injuries. What do I focus on as a manager? What do I focus on what's best for the club? I'm sorry, I focus on that Champions League if I want the best for the club, if I want the club to be able to progress to the point that we're in it regular, and then we can start playing to win cups like that, along with finishing top 4 and going for the league and that. I think you just got to get your priorities right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we've heard about the stories with Mourinho, wasn't it? When he wanted to change team for Southampton.
Yeah.
And Levy said, no. We're still in shape for the top 4. There'll be no changes. Top 4 is the most important. When he was going to rest players for the League Cup final against Man City, and then he got sacked.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, so it goes to show where the teams are with things like the League Cup, FA Cup. It's not important. Whereas
is the other example I can give you,
Jaron?
I mean, I remember the FA Cup. I mean, from when I was a teenager, used to get in the pub at a bit of a younger age, but most of us managed to do that at some stage with a local. Up until I was in my mid-20s and whatever, you'd go down the pub to have a good piss up with your mates on an FA Cup day, even if it weren't your team's playing.
Yeah.
These days, prime example, you go and look at an FA Cup. I mean, pubs are pretty much half done anyway now, but you won't see half as many people in there. And the only people you will see in there is maybe some supporters of the teams in there. Whereas it used to be, the pub was a total sellout, basically.
Yeah.
And it'd be people who don't even support the teams that would get down there to watch it because it was the FA Cup. These days, it's only the FA Cup. It is not what it was.
Yeah,
It's sad. It's sad, but true.
It is. It is sad. Yeah. What was I going to say? I was just going to ask you something, and it's just gone straight out of my head. Typical, isn't it?
Don't worry, mate. I do it all the time.
Well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say. How far do you think England to go, Dan, in the World Cup?
I mean, that's a bit of a weird team he's put out there, isn't it?
He's left people behind that I thought he'd take, and he's took people that I thought he wouldn't. So,
well,
yeah.
That's the question that you can ask them people. I mean, because a lot of people sit there and say, I don't want players just bought in because of their name and playing because of their name. I want players playing for how they've played over the season, how they've performed.
Yeah.
And I think he's actually gone and done. He's actually got in the majority of players that have performed this season, and he's left big players out that haven't performed. And now you've got people complaining that he's left big players out because they are a big player. Well, make your mind up. What do you want? Again, it's football at its prime, isn't it?
Yeah.
It like you go on about how you want it like this, and then it goes like that, and then you complain that it's gone like that because he's going the other. Football is probably one of the most hypocritical sports on the planet.
Yeah.
It's always very subjective, isn't it?
Yeah.
Football. Whatever you do, you're cursed. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
You're always going to have people moaning. People will agree with you. People will disagree with you. You know, so I mean the thing is with England in the World Cup is they're a bit like Tottenham. They've always let me down.
They are the Tottenham of the World Cup. That's what they are. That's what I relate to them as.
It is. Yeah. There is so much promise, and if you believe the press, we won it. We won it 2 months ago.
Well, but, I totally agree. It's the way I describe it as well, Mark. It's exactly the same. Spurs are probably the biggest underachieving club on this planet.
Yeah.
For the size of the club itself, revenue, however you want me to go through it, we are the biggest underachieving club on this planet. Mm-hmm. Nothing even close. I mean, we've won the league twice and Everton have won it 9 times. The list can go on. Yeah. It's like Arsenal. They're the biggest underachieving club on the planet in Europe. They're a total embarrassment to themselves in Europe. Underachieving.
I remind my friends of this over the pub every Saturday.
Yes, so do I. I mean, went on an Arsenal show the other night. Made sure I wore my PSG shirt on now. Just Dossing shirt. All right, boys. You know, just drop a hint.
Yeah.
And it is England as well. Some of the teams we've had at England, and they've just never actually performed. And we've been in finals and that lately. But again, was it down to the way the manager played? Was it just down to the players? Was it down to the system? Was it down to what? We just never seemed to cross that line with England.
The Italy one was the manager, definitely. The Italy final was definitely the manager.
We should have gone for that kill in that first half.
In the first half.
Yeah. Yes.
Not score 1 and stick 11 men behind the ball.
No.
Italy were there for the taking. It's a bit like PSG in the Champions League final. They were there for the taking for Arsenal.
Yeah, I personally think on that one, I mean, I don't want to turn this into an Arsenal chat, but I personally think if Arsenal would have gone for the kill, they could have been 2-3-0 up at half time. And it would have been game. And then they could shut up shop.
Yeah.
But you can't go and shut up shop for 120 minutes against PSG, whether it's a penalty, whether it's whatever. And either way, it ended the way we all wanted it to end. So in that aspect, and that's exactly what England did as well. I mean, England are just known when it comes to football for having the biggest league in the world. And even when it wasn't the biggest league in the world, it's always been a very well-known league as such. I mean, it went through stages, wasn't it? I mean, at one stage, Serie A was as big as it got. It was the prime. And then
Serie A was the biggest.
And then it was the Spanish. And then it's been the English league ever since, where the money's been and that. And we've still never performed international-wise. I mean, people say the German league, the Bundesliga, is Mickey Mouse league and everything and that. Yeah, well, look at the Germans and how well they do international wise. Look at some of the teams they've had international wise and some of the football they played. Yeah, people grill their league and say it's a little Mickey Mouse league. Basically, tells you something, doesn't it? Even though we've got the biggest league on the planet as such, we still never perform when it comes international. I mean, you look at that one team we had before, where we had, like, what was it? Rio Ferdinand, John Terry, Sol Campbell. You had Gary Neville in there. You had Beckham in there. The list goes on of the players that we had. What was it they called that team? Golden Boy or Golden,
That's
whatever it was.
Yeah, the golden generation.
Yeah, but you know one thing that team missed? The whole thing, it missed chemistry. Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah,
if that's the way you want me to describe it, and trying to squeeze players into position. I mean, the arguments that they had with trying to get Lampard and Gerrard on the pitch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas if they would have just played a 4-2-3-1, it would have made life a hell of a lot easier, because then you could have had Lampard and Gerrard on there, but people weren't using that formation so much then, were they? And we've had some excellent teams out there, but just never ever performed. And there's been actually teams, international teams, that have had worse teams than what we've had, and they've gone and done it. Same as Spurs in the league.
Yeah.
My Chief or Indian depends what time of the day, mate.
There you go. I told you, Dan.
Yeah.
Listen, chaps, if everyone don't mind, I'm going to wrap up shortly, because I've got some things to do today. I wanted to go for a couple of hours, and I think we've just about managed that. Dan, you got anything lined up on your show, mate, on your channel coming up?
I'll probably do something randomly very soon. Let the transfer windows kick in and everything, and see what starts happening from there. Then there's going to be more stuff to start doing stuff on. Nearly finished rebuilding my place now, not so much of a mess anymore, so I'll be able to have a bit more time on here. But until the transfer window kicks in, there's not really a lot to talk about, apart from the odd thing on the newspaper where we end up sitting here talking about food.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Rain's joined us. Hello, Rain.
Just as we're finishing.
Yeah. Sorry. Morning, Rain. How are you, mate? How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Still morning, only just.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I've started watching. I've been trying to watch some of the World Cup, but hasn't sparked me yet. I don't know. Waiting to see something. You know, it's interesting listening to the talk about England. You know, and we've said it before, haven't we? You know, if you go back to the 90s and the noughties, there were good strikers who never got a look in. Good England strikers never got a look in because we had so many. And I come back to the point that we don't try to develop our own players anymore. We don't try. And you know what? It's actually not just players. It's actually it's become an English culture thing. We don't develop people. Where we've got to the point where it's just easier to just import talent, and we do it in the Premier League. You know, they don't go down and look at lower league players first. They'll always go and look at a player from a different league. When, you know, how many Semenyos are there? How many Ezes are there who've never got the chance in lower leagues?
There's a few players out there now, Rain, that we could have had in that English team and just didn't put the effort for it. And now they're like Alesi at Munich, and that he could have played for England, but he was one that got pushed aside for it, so he went over to the French side. And there's a couple of others out there as well. We've done that with quite a few players, actually, not give them a look in, and then they've gone to the other country they've got the option of and performed, isn't it? I agree with you. We do not stick with our own players. This league, to an extent, does rely on importing players more than looking after its own, doesn't it? Whereas you look at the other leagues, they import the players, but they also look after their own players, don't they?
Yeah, they're basically, Dan, their academies work better than ours. Our academy, our academies just don't really work. They're kind of seen as a bit of a bolt-on, and not really sort of not really providing stuff. Only a few clubs, quite a few clubs have just got rid of them, haven't they? Like Brentford.
Mm.
Brentford don't even have an academy.
Chelsea just use it for the money.
Exactly. So it's a bit of I personally think that the academy system doesn't work in the Premier League. I think we've said it before. I think like B sides in lower leagues might be better, or just scrap the academies completely and force Premier League clubs to go and get from lower league clubs like they used to. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I reckon it's a money thing.
It's like Mark said, there should be the reserve league back.
Yeah, football combination.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's a money thing, basically? Well, I think it is a money thing, basically. Like, can you take that chance with that academy player coming in and playing a few games when every game can mean millions, basically? When losing those couple of games can get you relegated or cost you a Champions League place, and that it's not quite what it was, is it? In the aspect of there's so much money on it now, as why they need the VAR and everything else, because VAR ain't there to make the game better. VAR is there because of money. Simple as that again. Because losing that game can cost you millions. I mean, VAR.
Well, the whole game is made of money these days. The whole game.
That's what I mean. So how are the kids going to get? So how are the younger players going to get so much of a look through, unless it is a smaller team with absolutely no money? And even that's why the big teams can't necessarily bully the smaller teams anymore, because even the smaller teams can say, "Well, you can offer me 30 million, but I really don't need it. Give me 50 million and I might talk to you." Whereas you go back 25 years ago, 30 years, Man U used to come in and just give some of the small clubs a dirty price for their player and go and snatch them because that club had no money. These days, you get teams like Fulham and Crystal Palace bring in more money than bloody AC Milan. It's...
I mean, the whole Van Hecker thing is driving me absolutely potty.
I was just going to ask you about that, Ray. I was just going to ask you about that.
Just briefly. Like, we've got the reputation that we deserve, and our reputation is that we're a soft touch, that we can be messed about, and and we will pay over the odds because we get desperate, and a lot of that is because we don't. Well, like I said, we got the reputation we deserve. We should be doing. Did we not learn last summer with Morgan Gibbs White and Eze, right? The most powerful tool in any negotiation is see you later. It's I'm walking away. I'm taking my money and going and spending it somewhere else, right? And yet, so with Van Hecker and Brighton are clearly doing to us what Crystal Palace tried to do what Crystal Palace did to us last season. They're hanging on to see if they can get other clubs involved so that they can get more money. Well, do you know what? We should be building our reputation. We should go to Brighton. We should say, right, 15th of June. There's 55 million, which I still think is absolutely bonkers money for a player who's got a year left on his contract.
Yeah.
There's 55 million. You can take it or leave it, and we are walking. And do you know what? Don't pretend walk. Actually walk. Actually don't go back in for Van Hecker.
But then you've got to have a plan as well for players after, and we never seem to have that either.
Exactly.
and we don't seem to have that either.
And I think that's what become a soft touch, isn't it? Because everybody knows.
I still think that is a deal. I think that is a deal. If we would have put the money on the table and his wages, I personally think we could have got that done, because I personally think that Arsenal didn't want him until they got the injury, or they was only interested. It's all opinions at the end of the day, but it's another situation of money talks. We all know it does. Money makes the world go round. And one thing we have been terrible on is wages. I personally think if we'd have put the wages down and then, do you know what? You want him that much more, offer another 20 grand on top of it. Make sure that deal gets done. And we didn't. we pissed about, and then Arsenal just come in and said, "Thank you, come again."
Yeah.
Just before we go, Rain, what are your thoughts on the Vuskovic bit? What do you make of it?
So, Vuskovic. Again, you get the reputation you deserve, right? With this guy, we're being told, we're being told this guy wants to do this. This 18 or 19-year-old kid. This kid wants to do that. He wants to play in Hamburg. He wants to go on loan. He wants to go to a club where he'll play. No. Do you know what, mate? You're an employee. Yeah, you're an employee. You're a resource. Sorry, it's true. You're a resource. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. So you're going to do. Yeah, we'll have a discussion. But ultimately,
And you're a teenager.
and he's a kid, right? and you're going to do what we're telling you to do.
Exactly.
So all of this, he wants to go. No. I tell you what he wants. He doesn't want to have to fight to be a first team regular. He wants to go somewhere like Hamburg, lower down the German league. He wants to go somewhere like Brighton, where they're just going to play him, right? Now, I tell you what, mate. If you're that good, if you're that brilliant, if you've got that much talent, you can stay here and you can fight for your place. Because you know what? We'll get 50 million for him next season. But this Brighton are going to give us. I mean, do one. Literally, I cannot even believe that that's out there. Apparently, his agent is Pinny, isn't it? It's Pinny Zavi.
Yeah.
And we've now got ourselves into another situation where, like with Dragusin, where the agent is just using Tottenham Hotspur Football Club as a way to do to do what
it's a leverage, isn't it? It's a leverage thing.
Stepping stone.
Yeah. You get the reputation you deserve. You either act like it. You can be a big club, right? And if you are a big club, you still you get what you unless you act like a big club, you will never be a big club. That's the nub of it. You can even win titles, but if you don't act like you're a big club, you'll still get taken advantage of, right? So you have to act the way that you want to be taken, and we're just soft touch.
Yeah.
I can understand with Vuskovic, though, if he wants to go on loan because he wants to play consistently because he feels he will learn more through playing. I can understand that, and I won't argue with that one. If the player sits there and says, I'm not going to get in this first team yet, I know I've got to fight for it. There's 4 other places of players there. I want to go and play for the season to improve, basically. That one I can totally understand. But it's like I said earlier, right? He's in no position at the moment. 3.5 years. He's had 1 good season, 3.5 years left on his contract, if I'm right, to sit round and tell Spurs what he's going to do or what he's not going to do. That's the one where you're in that situation. You've had 1 good season, mate. Shut up, you little bitch, and do your training, or go on loan and do as you're bloody told. Because at the end of the day, you're right on what you said. You are literally an object. You are employed by us. You will do as we say. Now, if it's a player that's like Harry Kane was, like I said, now, he had every right against when Man City went for him to say, either you sell me or I never step foot on that pitch again. He earned that, basically, to have that power. I mean, what has Vuskovic done to have that sort of power to tell Spurs of what he's going to do and not going to do? He's had 1 good season. But then you'll get a majority of Spurs fans defend him saying he's worth 100 million. It's what we do. You don't earn a stereotypical name for no reason. You don't get stereotypical just out of nowhere. We're not called Spursy just because someone made it up out of nowhere, basically. We earned that name well and truly. So I'm 100% with what you're saying.
Yeah, you get the reputation you deserve. And again, okay, I can get it. Again, I can get it. 18, 19-year-old kids, they just want to play football. They don't want to train. They don't want to train. They don't want to travel. They just want to get out on a pitch and play football. And it makes absolute sense. It's absolutely it's football 101, isn't it? You know, when I was a kid, we just wanted to just go and just play on the, you know, the playground, the grass, wherever there, you know, up against the bloody wall. We used to make up games, kicking the ball against the wall. We just wanted to play football. But at the point, like Dan says, he's now 18, 19. He's 19 years old, right? He's a professional footballer, and you need to start earning your coin and who you are as a footballer. So for me, he wants easy street, and we shouldn't be giving it to him.
But I do think we should do what Arsenal did with Saliba, basically. Get him another year out to see to make sure it wasn't a one-season wonder, basically. Get him that more improvement. Then we've still got 2.5 years on him. And then if he's improved significantly that much and don't want to be with us, then that adds another 25% onto his price and everything, basically. Then he never has to play for us and we can sell him. Or he gets that good and then we play him for the season. We still got 1.5 years on him. Maybe we can push a contract on him if we're improving. Or we go and sell him with 1.5 years to go.
I'll tell you what, I don't.
The ball's in our court. The ball is in our court.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that strategy, but for me, Dan, this is more than just about Vuskovic. It's as much about us as a club building the proper reputation that we should be building.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, you're absolutely right. If you wanted to build and develop a player, like that Saliba model works really well, especially with Saliba. You know, it went French club. And Arsenal clearly had a good relationship with Saliba to ensure that he was, you know, fully integrated. But for me right now, it's not about Vuskovic. It's about at some point, Dan, we've got to get rid of that Spursy tag, and the only way to do it is to act big.
We will never lose it. We will never, ever lose that Spursy tag. Even if we go and win the Champions League and the league back-to-back for 5 years and then screw it up in the 6th season, Spursy will brought into it. We've got that name now. The Mudsticks. Exactly. We will never, ever, ever, ever lose that name. One way or another, it will come up. And we earned that name at the end of the day. Like, I think we've agreed on, you don't get a stereotypical name for no reason.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Chaps, I'm going to wrap up, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Sorry, Rain, it was short-lived. Sorry, apologies, mate. Dan, thanks for jumping on, mate. Really appreciate it.
Always fun, mate. Always fun.
Sheriff, anything you want to say before we wrap up?
No, big up the chat. Thank you all. Appreciate you all. Without you, this show doesn't happen. And Mark will be back in the morning.
I will.
When I set it up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm working. I don't want to go. I can't be bothered because I'm going on holiday Tuesday.
There you go.
But it's got to be done, I suppose. I better go and do me bit. Hopefully, I'll have an early day.
Let's hope so, Sheriff. Let's hope so. You got that, what do you call it to pack? Backpack. It's going to take you forever to pack that, isn't it, mate?
Well, no. It's done, mate, I think.
He's ready.
He's more or less done. I got to stick some underwear in that in there.
Well, yeah, too much information there, Sheriff. Mia came in earlier on with a super chat. Just want to say thank you again to Mia.
Yeah,
really appreciate it. Mia, she said roast dinners and gravy is yuck. No,
it's not.
And roast pork.
No.
That's what I'm just.
I'm not a massive fan of turkey, but it's a bit dry in that aspect. But
it does get dry, doesn't it? It does. It gets
a
dry
roast
the day after, doesn't it?
A roast dinner, a roast pork. You can't beat a bit of pork. Love a bit of pork, bacon, all that. Like I said, I'm a carnivore, mate. I eat meat. Simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. Daniel says, nice one, chaps. Pagey says, come on Holland tonight. Great show as always, lads. And Tom Kingham says, have you packed your budgie smugglers, Sheriff?
There's no budgie smugglers. There's none of that. And you don't want to see me in budgie smugglers anyway. It's not worth it.
Next week, I am going to have him in a pair of budgie smugglers. Trust me.
He's going to have his big. He's going to have his mankini on. That's what you want to go out and get
or
him.
that, if
Go
I
and
can
get
find
go
it.
and get him his mankini.
Yeah,
He's got to find it first. Mark's got one somewhere, and he
I
reckons
have
he's
got one
bringing
here
it.
somewhere, and it's in.
Yeah.
It's still in the box, and if I can
It's not
find it,
happening.
I'm bringing it, mate. I'm telling you,
It's
Sheriff's
not
gonna have
happening.
that on. Colin, we're not going till Tuesday. We're here tomorrow, by the way. The show will be on Breakfast Brunch tomorrow morning, 9:30. Get over to Dan over at Yacht Spur Hood. Give him a sub over there as well. He's going to be doing a bit more. Coming back soon. Rain, thank you very much for coming on, as always.
Big
Breakfast Brunch will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30, people. Last one for a week. So make sure you're here for it. We'll see you all soon. Take care. Go on, Dan.
Well, I can give you another quick one. You can pull them up, okay, if you're going on holiday. A quick one. What we done to one of my mates. We managed to get his sister to get what we wanted in his bag. They went and got a dildo and wrapped it up in tinfoil. So when he walked through the thing, the security goes off. He took his old bag apart, comes out a big 12-inch dildo hanging up.
Oh, Dave.
He's standing there, he nearly had a panic attack. The whole place was looking at him like, what the fuck is that? This big black dildo.
You give me too many ideas, mate. You give me too many ideas.
Did they let him keep it?
Yeah, they got the joke of it basically, but made sure it got wrapped in thick tinfoil basically to make the metal go off and everything.
Yeah, and so it set the metal detector off.
Yeah.
That's cruel. It's funny, but cruel.
There you go. Done that one, Dan. Big up, everyone. We're off. I've just got one more thing to say before I do my come on, you Spurs. Just my little bit to say after what Rain and Dan have said. And as I always say, people, actions speak louder than words. Come on, you Spurs. See you all soon.
Have your best day.
Take care, everyone. Have your best day. See you all soon.